The Savior Sister is live! Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. As I promised in last week's TSS Character Symbols Tournament video, the second half of the finale with the final 5 full-color illustrations is happening right now. Thank you so much to everyone who watched and voted throughout the tournament, and thank you to everyone who went on to check out The Savior Sister and author Jenna Moreci from all of my promotional efforts. The Savior Sister was officially published on Tuesday, and the grand prize packages from the pre-order giveaway were handed out in Jenna Moreci's stream on Tuesday evening. I was there and it was a lot of fun. I made a TSS-themed version of the Rip It or Ship It tag on my BookTube channel back on Saturday, and Jenna actually played it during the live stream, which was a total surprise to me. If you've been interested in checking out The Savior Sister and Book 1 The Savior's Champion, they are both available to purchase everywhere ebooks are sold. All formats are available on Amazon, and if your favorite brick-and-mortar bookstore doesn't have it on the shelf, they can order it. You can also request it at your local library to pick up a copy if you're interested but not looking to spend money. Right now, the first week after publication is the most important week for a new title, so every little bit of support helps. I've been on Jenna Moreci's street team helping promote the book since April, and it has been quite the experience. Lots of fun has been had, lots of learning achieved about how to actually market a book, and I'm also just happy to help an author I like succeed. My duties on this team are coming to an end, so you likely won't see any more TSS topics here on this channel, but if you've enjoyed my passion for books, I'd love to have you on my book channel, The Westvale Archives. I'm also on the street team for Meg Latour's debut novel, The Cyborg Tinkerer, which comes out in November, and I read a lot of ARCs and review copies through NetGalley and blog tours, so there's always something new to talk about over there. The first piece I'm doing today is for Hylas, the youngest senator. I mentioned last week that I didn't like how this one was turning out, but I'm currently using the line work I started last week. It's not the drawing itself I wasn't pleased with, it's the fact that it's not centered, and by the time I was making the decision to cut the finale into 2 parts, I was so tired that somehow that was a big problem. It's not. It's just gonna get photographed or scanned. I'm going with it. I don't want to say too much about Hylas as a character because he wasn't exactly in The Savior's Champion, so saying too much would be giving spoilers for TSS. What I will say is what I said during the sketch round. He's just barely in his 20s and so not ready to be a senator. He was brought in as a squire, but when senators started disappearing and Vrondies decided to bolster his numbers, this poor unprepared boy got a promotion he wasn't ready for. Next up is Pippa, one of the clear crowd favorites from my Layla and the Sisters sketch round. Pippa is one of the Savior's adopted sisters. She's sweet, eager to please, and forever innocent. She's developmentally delayed, but welcomed and treated as equal among her sisters. Not all of the competitors in the Sovereigns tournament are as kind and respectful to her as they should be, and Layla is having none of it. I paired a flower with another symbol for everyone during the Savior Sisters rounds, so Pippa is a duck and a daisy. The daisy represents her purity and innocence. The duck is because Layla calls Pippa her little duck. is the other winning design from the sister round, a unanimous popular vote, Naomi. This is Tobias' sister, not a member of the Savior's Court, but I included her in that round to increase the numbers and because she's sister to one of our lead characters, even if it's not the Savior. Naomi was involved in an accident sometime before the start of TSC and TSS, leaving her partially paralyzed. She struggles with pain and her limited mobility, but most days she's bright and strong and determined to live the best life she can. Her symbol is a koi fish swimming between a pair of magnolia blossoms. Both of these things have many meanings, but both can mean perseverance and strength. Our fourth design is Asher, one of our winning designs from the Miscellaneous Palace Staff round. Asher is Layla's door guard, and as author Jenna Moreci says, he's a himbo. He's gorgeous, he's free and loose, and he is not the sharpest tool in the shed. His symbol is a rabbit wielding a sword because he's here to try to perform his duty to the best of his abilities, but he's neither as strong nor as smart as he thinks he is. Finally, our 10th and last winning design to get a full color illustration is Talos. On the street team, we've been calling him Leather Daddy, which was originally meant entirely innocently, but Talos was in the Savior's Champion, but we didn't get his name in that one because the competitors had no reason to know it. To them, he was the leather-clad torturer slowly carving them up until someone lost control in the Stay Calm challenge. In the Savior Sister, we get to know who he is when he isn't doing Frandi's bidding, and that's a big teddy bear with fatherly instincts. Let's just say Layla thinks of him as an uncle. For Talos, I've drawn a large dog modeled on a pit bull, guarding a kitten. If you're interested in checking out the Savior's Champion and the Savior's Sister and you haven't yet, I'll leave all the links you need in the description down below. If you haven't checked out my TSS Ship or Rip Tag video on the Westville archives, I'll link that as well. Thank you so much for supporting this series. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now, or if you'd like to check out my book channel, the Westville archives, you can go ahead and click on my face on the right. I upload art content here twice a week at minimum, every Tuesday and Thursday, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!